It is up to Ukrainians and no one else to decide their own future.
U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has started the European tour that includes Ukraine and Germany to discuss diplomatic efforts to calm the tension caused by the Russian military buildup on Ukraine's border in response to NATO's expansion eastward. U.S. Secretary of State urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to choose the peaceful path in Ukraine to confirm his country's support for Kiev during his meeting with President Vladimir Zelensky.
We have made clear the clear preference for finding a diplomatic resolution to the conflict and to de-escalate the situation. That is the clear preference. It's also the most responsible thing.
In a press conference held by the U.S. Embassy in Kiev, Blinken pointed out the seriousness of the Russian threats to Ukraine, emphasizing that the matter is greater than Ukraine and that what Russia is doing in terms of aggression is a blow to the principles established by the world order.
We have tried to make clear that there are two paths for Russia. There is the path of diplomacy and dialogue to try to resolve whatever differences there are peacefully through diplomacy. Clearly the preferable path, clearly the most responsible path, and the one that we would prefer. But there is also the path, if Russia chooses to renew aggression, of confrontation and consequences.
In a joint press conference with his Ukrainian counterpart Dmitry Kuleba, U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken threatened Russia to face the devastating results of any possible Russian invasion of Ukraine. Blinken stressed that Russia has always sought to undermine democracy in Ukraine and that U.S. support for Kiev is consistent.
Now, as we know, one of Moscow's long-standing goals has been to try to sow divisions within Ukraine, to make it harder for Ukrainians to work together, to realize their Euro-democratic ambitions, to claim that democracy is a recipe for polarization and dysfunction. Ukraine has to avoid any actions that help Russia in this cynical effort. Don't let Moscow divide you.
On Thursday, Blinken will head to Berlin for four-way talks with Britain, France, and Germany in pursuit of Western unity, after diplomacy last week failed to allay fears. The visit comes before a scheduled meeting between Blinken and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Geneva on Friday.